Hello, young minds, boys and girls. How are you all? Hope you have watched my previous video, Nutrition in Plants. And I hope you are thorough with the lesson. Now we can proceed for the next video, Nutrition in Animals. I am Dr. Jasmeet Gaur, and through this video, I am trying to explain nutrition in different animals, and we will be thorough with human digestion. Let's proceed. If you like the video, please share, follow, and subscribe. Wow, what a yummy food! Do you know the food you eat, where it goes from your mouth? No? Then let's proceed and understand human digestion. Let's understand mode of nutrition in animals. Animals follow heterotopic mode of nutrition. That means animal depends on other plants and animal for food. In this category, human beings and many other animals follow holozoic mode of nutrition. That means they take the complex food and then convert into simpler form. This holozoic nutrition follow five simple steps. The first step is ingestion. Ingestion means intake of food. Then this food goes for digestion. After digestion, this food is absorbed by the body and then it is sent to cellular level for assimilation. And the undigested food is thrown outside the body in the form of egestion. Let's understand the digestion. Digestion means converting the complex food into simpler form. So, whatever food we intake contains lot of mineral ions, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins. This gets converted into simpler sugars, fatty acid, amino acids, which is absorbed by the body. Human digestive system consists of two parts. One is alimentary canal. This is a tube-like structure that runs from mouth to anus. And there is a digestive glands that secrete digestive juices. Human digestion begins in mouth. The inner side of the mouth is called as buccal cavity. Chewing of the food with the help of teeth and jaws is called mastication. This causes food to break down into smaller pieces. Then food mixes with the saliva, which is produced by salivary gland. Salivary gland produces saliva and salivary amylase. Saliva makes the food moisten, by which it can easily pass through the food pipe, and salivary amylase, which works in an acidic medium, breaks down starch of food into simpler sugar. Our mouth contains two jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw. For adult, 32 teeth in total, 16 in upper jaw and 16 in lower jaw. For children, these teeth are 20 in number, 10 in upper jaw and 10 in lower jaw. Children teeth are temporary, they fall off by the age of 10 years. These are milk teeth. Then it is replaced by permanent teeth. Teeth are divided into four types: incisors, canine, premolar, and molar. Incisors are cutting teeth, these are front teeth. They are chisel shaped, total 8 in number, 4 in upper jaw and 4 in lower jaw. Then comes canine. Canine are sharp pointed teeth, total 4 in number. These are for tearing the flesh. For carnivores, these are well developed. Then comes premolar. Premolars are flat and ridge shaped. These are for crushing and grinding the food. Total 18 numbers, 4 in upper jaw, 4 in lower jaw. Then molars. Molars are flat and wide. These are also for crushing and grinding. Total 12, 6 in upper jaw, 6 in lower jaw. Our tongue is a muscular organ that helps us to get the taste of the food we eat. The food we eat contains sweet, sour, salty, or bitter taste. That taste can be sensed by the help of taste buds which are present on the surface of tongue. Now, this tongue also helps us in mixing the food with the saliva. Then the moist food, which is also called as bolus, is passed to the pharynx. Pharynx finally passes the food to the food pipe. We call food pipe as esophagus. Esophagus is a tube-like structure that connects between mouth and the stomach. It moves the food with the help of peristalsis movement, which is rhythmic contraction and relaxation of esophagus muscles. Now the food has reached the stomach. As you can see the figure of a stomach, it's a J-shaped muscular organ and it is located in the left side of abdomen. Stomach releases digestive juices. This juice contains hydrochloric acid, enzyme pepsin and mucus. Hydrochloric acid plays very important role in food digestion. Hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria of the food and provide acidic medium for protein digestion. Enzyme pepsin digests the protein. Mucus protects the lining of the stomach from harmful effect of acid. Now the food reaches a small intestine where it mixes with different juices secreted by different organs. Example, liver will secrete bile juice and pancreas will secrete pancreatic juice. Intestine itself will secrete intestinal juice. These all the three juices mixes with the food and makes the medium of the food alkaline. Now, liver is the largest organ of the body. It secretes bile juice, which is temporarily stored in the gallbladder. And when the food reaches the small intestine, gallbladder squeezes the bile juice into the small intestine. This bile juice makes the food medium alkaline, also helps in emulsification of fat. Emulsification of fat means breaking the bigger fat molecules into smaller fat droplets. Now, pancreas is the leaf-shaped organ, as you can see it in the figure, that releases pancreatic juice in the intestine for digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat. Small intestine is major site for digestion and absorption. It is a long, highly coiled tube-like structure which has numerous finger-like projections, which we call it as villi. Villi are rich in blood capillaries and absorbs the nutrient which are outcome of digestion. So in intestine, the digestion is taking place majorly when the intestinal juice, pancreatic juice and the bile juice is mixing with the food coming from stomach. Now, intestinal juice, pancreatic juice and bile juice contain certain enzymes which digest carbohydrate into glucose, protein into amino acid and fats to fatty acid and glycerol. The nutrients that was absorbed by the villi is transported to different cells. This process is called assimilation. Now the undigested food reaches the large intestine. Large intestine also contains numerous projections villi similar to small intestine. These absorbs water and some salts from the undigested food. Now it also stores the undigested food temporarily in the section called rectum as shown in the figure. Also, it also does some amount of formation of vitamin K and B complex by the help of some bacteria which are only found in large intestine. Coming to the last section of the digestion, that is anus. Anus is the end opening of the digestive system which expels the undigested food out in the form of feces. Let's summarize different organ of digestion, their secretion, enzyme and function. First is mouth. Mouth secretes saliva from salivary gland. This releases enzyme salivary amylase. It converts starch into sugar. This works in acidic medium. Coming to stomach, stomach releases gastric juice which secrete enzyme pepsin and convert protein to peptones. This also works in an acidic medium provided by HCl. Coming to liver, liver secretes bile juice which is temporarily stored in gallbladder. It converts fat into fat globules. This does not contain any enzyme and works in alkaline or basic medium. Coming to pancreas, pancreas secretes pancreatic juice that contains enzymes pancreatic amylase, trypsin and lipase. Pancreatic amylase converts starch to maltose, trypsin breaks down protein to peptide, and lipase converts fat to fatty acid and glycerol. Also, small intestine secretes intestinal juice which contains peptidase, sucrase, lactase, and maltase. Peptidase convert peptides to amino acids. Sucrase converts sucrose to glucose and fructose. Lactase converts lactose to glucose and galactose. Maltase convert maltose to glucose. So these three, liver secretion bile juice, pancreas secreting pancreatic juice, and intestine secreting intestinal juice, these three works in basic or the alkaline medium. These all are poured into small intestine for digestion. Now we will discuss digestion in ruminants. Ruminants are grass-eating animals. Examples: cow, buffalo, goats. Their stomach is divided into four parts: rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. Rumen is the first part of the stomach where cellulose digestion takes place with the help of enzyme cellulase. Note, human body does not contain this enzyme. That's why we are not able to convert cellulose into any sugar form. And the vegetables, the green leafy vegetables which we consume is just roughage for us. Now, after the first part, the food reaches the reticulum, which is the second part of the stomach, where partially chewed food, which we call it as cud, enters. After this, this food is again sent to the mouth for rechewing. After rechewing, the animal sent the food again to rumen reticulum, and then it comes to omasum. Omasum will be breaking this food into finer pieces. And then the food reaches to the fourth part, abomasum. Abomasum is actual or the true stomach where actual digestion takes place. Let's discuss the feeding habit of different animal. Here first amoeba. Amoeba engulf the food with the help of false feet-like structure which we call it pseudopodia. Pseudopodia will develop a mouth-like structure by which it will capture the food. Then the food is digested and absorbed in the food vacuole. It gets assimilated by the body and the undigested food is thrown out by the process of egestion. Coming to paramecium, paramecium has a special cilia-like structure which carry the food along with the water into the mouth. Now, hydra, as you can see it in the figure, they have long tentacles like a structure which will capture the animal, aquatic, small aquatic animals, and then kill them and pushes into the body cavity. Body cavity will secrete digestive juices for digestion. Now, butterflies and bees we all might have seen near to the flowers. These sucks the nectar of the flower. Butterflies does that by coil-like mouth called proboscis. Snail feed by scraping and snake take the food as a whole. Some aquatic animal like sponges feed by filter feeding method. Mosquito and leeches, we all know mosquito sucks blood through their mouth. And spiders make the sticky webs all around the corners. These will capture the insects. Frogs, as you can see it in the figure, frog will have long tongue-like structure which is helpful in capturing the insect. Rabbits, rat and squirrel feed on the seeds by sharp front teeth by the process called groaning. Let's do some questions now which I am taking it from MTG book. First question I'm taking is refer to the given table. Here food material is given in column 1, digestive enzyme in column 2, source of enzyme in column 3 and end product in column 4. And they have asked to select the option which identify P to T. So let's start. Starch is the food material and amylase they have mentioned and given salivary gland plus P and end product is maltose. So here we know that amylase are of two types, salivary amylase and pancreatic amylase. One is secreted by salivary gland, another one is secreted by pancreas. So definitely P should be pancreas. We'll see B and C, there are two options which has pancreas given. Now we'll move for the second row. Q are stomach and peptones. End product is peptone, means it is related to protein. So Q should be protein. And they are talking about in the stomach. So that means R should be pepsin. Now fat digestive enzyme is lipase in the pancreas, and that convert fat to glycerol. Hence option number B should be the correct answer. Second question looks very interesting. They are discussing some scenario. During a dental checkup in a school, the dentist asked four students to name the teeth from back of the mouth to the front in the correct order with respective number in each jaw of the adult human being. Which of the following student gave the correct answer? So first of all, understand here they have asked it from back to front. So first read Rakesh. Rakesh is incisor 4, canine 2, premolar 4 and molar 6. As per me, the order is wrong, but the number is correct. Since incisor is 4, canine is 2, premolar is 4 and molar is 6 in each jaw. But they have asked us from back to front. So Rakesh is not the correct answer, but if anything which has the reverse order, we can take that. So Preeti, molar 6, premolar 4, canine 4 and incisor 2. So Preeti is wrong for canine. Rohit molar 4, premolar 6. Rohit is wrong for molar 4. Now Meeta is saying molar 6, premolar 4, canine 2, incisor 4. Definitely Meeta is right because she is taking from back to front and the correct numbers of each teeth. Next question. Consider the following statements. Statement 1 is small intestine is longest part of alimentary canal. Statement 2, small intestine secrete HCl that kill harmful bacteria present in the food. Statement 3, absorption of water and some salts takes place in large intestine. And statement 4, pancreas is the largest gland of the body. The incorrect statement we have to mark. So clearly they are saying that mark the incorrect statement. Now one incorrect statement we can see is fourth number, which is saying pancreas is the largest gland. We have studied is the liver, which is the largest gland in the body. So definitely fourth option is wrong. Now fourth option is there in A, B and C. So let's have a look for the second option. Second statement, small intestine secrete HCl that kills the harmful bacteria present in the food. Definitely this is also a wrong statement because HCl is present in the stomach and not in small intestine. So as per me, option B, which says both second and fourth only, is the correct option. Next question is study the given relationship. Frog, sticky tongue, paramecium, cilia. So they are trying to relate the feeding habits. Select the option that satisfy the same relationship. Option A says hummingbird beak, hydra, cilia. So in this option, hummingbird definitely uses beak, but hydra doesn't use cilia. We have studied hydra uses tentacles for the feeding. Option B, amoeba, false feet, spider, pseudopodia. Here, spider doesn't use a pseudopodia. Amoeba, false feet only, we call it as pseudopodia. Spider uses webs for catching the insect. Option C is rat, incisor, butterfly, proboscis. So, rat definitely uses incisors because they are going to eat seeds from their front teeth, and butterfly uses proboscis. So this is the correct option. Option D says rabbit, canine, leech, proboscis. So definitely leech doesn't use as proboscis. Leech feed on the blood sucking animal. So definitely they directly take the blood from the mouth, not using proboscis.